Hello, dear Cancer, and welcome to your August 2019 tarot readings with me. If you're new to my channel, dear Cancer, please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. My dear Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, these are general readings. So if they resonate, take them. If they don't resonate, just leave them. I have to say that this is not the best reading I have done for Cancerians. I have to tell you before only. So if you are a bit sensitive, then you just stop at this point of time. Don't watch it, okay? I mean, I don't, I don't know, but this time the reading is a bit tough, okay? So we are going to take it in our stride, all right? Because I have to say about Cancerians is that what they have inside of them is their patience. They are very, very strong people, and they have a lot of patience and a lot of adaptability, and they can go through things. Yeah, this is why they live in the Cancer sign is the crab, right? So it lives in water as well as it can live on the land. So this is what is about you. Yeah, what is special about you is that you can manage in any element, all right? And this month is going to be all about managing things in whatever form they are going to come. So let's get started. Brace up your seat belts and let's start, because it's going to be a bit of a turbulent flight. But you know what? If we don't have these kind of things coming in our life, we never become strong. Yeah, even a little chick which is in the egg, if the mama hen breaks the cover, what happens is that that little chick will never find strength to come out, will never be a strong little chick. Yeah, so what it has to do, the mama feels that, okay, I feel like helping this little thing, but she doesn't help. Why? Because she wants that little one to be stronger. So it breaks the eggshell on its own, and when it comes out, it has that strength, yeah, to endure in this big wild world. And this is what with life also it is like that. I mean, the divine can help us immediately, but the divine says no, this is a difficult situation, they have to deal with it, because when they come out of it, when they break those shackles and when they break those shells, then only they are going to be stronger. And this is what is the message, the bottom line of this month for you, that no matter what kind of difficulties in whichever form they come, you have that inner strength, and know that the universe is making you stronger. So whenever difficulties come, we have to say thank you to the universe. That means what? The universe is saying, hey, come on, now let's get stronger. Yes, let's get stronger. And this is what we have to do. So let's start with the first week. Well, the first week is, as you can see, somebody who is lonely, somebody is frustrated. It can be you yourself who is living alone. It can be a single parent. It can also be your grandmother, your mother who lives alone, and they are seeking your attention at this point of time. You need to give time to them. They feel that you don't give them enough time. It can also be if you are married to a divorcee, then it also means your parents, your partner's ex-wife or ex-husband, somebody from the past, okay, with whom they had broken up. This person is trying to create some kind of conflict. It can also mean a jealous colleague waiting to strike on your back, all right? And you know what? When they strike on your back means where are they? They are on your back. So again, pat your back. All right, so this is what I see, some kind of elements of jealousy over here in the first week that is happening. So please take care of that. I don't think Pisceans can get jealous like that, but I see that they can be victim of jealousies because they are very soft and tender people. So they can attract that very easily. So I would like to tell you, my dear Cancerians, sorry, even Pisceans are the same. So the Cancerians, I would like to tell you, you are not those kind of people. You attract jealousies in your life, but at the same time I need to tell you is that you need to discriminate. You will know who is what kind of a person, right? Follow your inner intuition. You have this kind of, that depth which is there. Don't get into the illusion when somebody's taking into an illusion. Refrain from entering into their game, because there is a chance of being backstabbed in the first week. Also, I see that for some of the Cancerians, it's about an ex-partner, it's about a relative who is not happy with their solitude and is creating a mess, in a family. They are creating a mess around you and just, trying to pull on the strings, like, seeking attention. You have to know, when do people do that? When do people want to create noise around them? When do they create conflicts? Is that when they are feeling unneeded, when they are feeling abandoned? So think of it in a different way, my dear Cancer. Think of it as if these are the people who are feeling lonely and they are doing anything and everything just to gather attention. So have compassion for them and at the same time explain it to them. Explain to them that this behavior is not right. Even if it's a colleague, even if it's a family member, even if it's you yourself, you have to tell yourself, no, it's not good for me to behave like that, just to search conflicts. It's not my path. I am a higher being. I'm a higher evolved being. I cannot be into this rut. Yeah. So have compassion for those people. Just look at them like kids, You've seen children. I always observe children. I love to observe children from far, how they are, and gives me a lot of insight about how human nature evolves and develops. Look at children, they will be playing, just quietly, the babies. Look at babies also, they just play around. And then after, if you're not giving them attention, purposely they will go and they will, push something, break something, or tear something, or start, giving those temper tantrums. And then the mother or the father has to come running and say, oh, what happened, my little one? What happened? And they just, it is their way to search for attention, to search for authority also, that somebody explains to them. Yeah. So in the first week, you're going to be dealing with an energy like that, who is like a kid actually, who is a pampered kid or an abandoned kid inside of them, yeah, a child. So you need to have compassion, give them love at this point of time, because they are doing it purposely, just to break your heart. They are doing it. So give them love and just say, it's not going to work on me. It's not going to work on me. Yeah. So just give them that. And if it is somebody who is extremely, how can I say, toxic in your eyes, then you better avoid them completely, so that they cannot even, cross paths with you. You keep your distance, so that they don't find you, you just keep your distance and, like, let them become transparent in front of you, that you don't see them only, you see something beyond that. All right. So take care of yourself in the first week. In the second week, then you come. And the second week, as I see, there is some kind of misunderstanding between you and yours. Yeah, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, relationship, if you're dating with someone, then I see there is some kind of misunderstanding that is taking place in the second week. This misunderstanding is most probably created by a third person. Always, this is the problem, is that either it's our upbringing that we cannot see the person in the good light, or always the problem between two people arises because there is a bit of space and the third person lodges in between. So this third person can be some outsider, it can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be some third person who comes and creates a mess. So don't give food to negativity in the second week as far as your relationships are concerned. For some of you regarding work also, you're a bit upset, you're not on the same page, like, you're not bubbling with energy. You just feel like, this is not supposed to be like that. I wish I could do things a bit differently. You feel a bit stuck in a rut. For some of the Cancerians, this is what they feel in the second week of August. I also feel that for some of the Cancerians, their partner is going somewhere in the second week, or is busy with work and is not giving enough time, or is out of station. And because of that, our poor little baby Cancer is feeling a bit, a bit lost without their love. Yeah, so because of that also they are feeling a bit lonely, a bit, like they are not there. So the miss you kind of thing is happening in the second week. of August for Cancerians. And I also see that you should try to, not enter into any arguments or conflicts in the second week of August. That might arise at workplace or at home also. Just, try to be as diplomatic as possible, because this is your weapon is diplomacy, my dear Cancer. So be diplomatic in the second week and try to see all the sides of the coins. There are never just two sides of the coins, there are many more sides of the coin. So look at everything before you give your judgment, or before you say something which might which you might regret later on. You don't need to do that. And for some of the Cancerians who have not been in a good relationship, a toxic relationship, it speaks about calling it quits, saying goodbye. This goodbye can be a temporary one, okay, because I don't see it as a permanent one also. But taking distance, like, oh, that's enough, I need to take my distance, you do your stuff and I'm going to do my stuff. And for some of the Cancerians, it also shows that there can be some issues related to money matters also that can come up. That means you must have spent a lot on something in the month of July, and now, of course, it was your birthday, you had to treat yourself, but now you are like, my pocket is pinching me, the bank is not really, my account is not really happy with me. Yeah, so this kind of small thing can also occur in the second week. And then we go to the third week. Well, the third week, you look at this guy, he doesn't seem to be very kind, yeah, because he gets in conflicts, he gets in all those kind of, administrative papers on your table, and he also gets in some kind of, worrisome news regarding your finances, or regarding your work, or regarding other sectors of your life. So in the third week, this energy about rivalry, this energy about just not the so much needed blah blah that is coming from outside. We don't want that blah blah at all, okay? I would say take earplugs and plug them in your ears, and then when they are speaking, just look at them. You see, when people get upset, for nothing, just try to do that. I do that sometimes, because some of the people in the family, they can be a bit blah, 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 blah. So you just take your earphones and you just plug it. So, I don't put my earplugs, but I just put some music and, very soothing, meditative music you have to put. And you just look at them, It looks so funny, that you feel like laughing because you can't hear what they say. You're not reacting, you're just looking at them with a very sweet face. You look at them, and they just go on and on and on, and you see the expressions on their face, like, when people are angry, how they turn out to be like monstrous they look, and the face becomes red, the eyes become big, and things like that. And just observe that in the third week. I'm telling you, just observe this kind of people, and just look at them. And then in the end, they are so tired that you have not said anything to them. So they get upset, but they don't have any energy left. And once everything has cooled down, let some time go and then go and speak to them. That is the time when you have to approach people, not in anger, but when they are calmer. This is where they are more receptive. In anger, what happens is that, this is what will happen in the third week for you. They will just, try to throw off their frustrations on you. And you don't need those frustrations. They are frustrated, not you. So because of that, let them just you just plug your ears. Yeah, and you just be meditative and in your cool, nice shell of yours. Nothing has to affect you in the third week. And then let them cool down. And after that, you go and discuss with them. After some hours, or maybe after some days. If it's on the phone, after some days. If you cannot avoid it. And if you can, after some time, you approach that problem in a different way. And this is where you will be able to find solutions, my dear Cancer. So do that in the third week. For some of the Cancerians, I also see that there's a lot of administration stuff happening, as I said. For some of you, it might be regarding your divorce also. Some of you who are dealing with your divorce. For some of you, it is about a job change. For some of you, it can be the bank papers that you have to deal with. Some taxes, things like that also are coming up in the third week. And there will be some opposition to your views. There will be some people who will try to, pull on your nerves in the third week. But then their success depends upon your reaction, my dear Cancer. So just know that if you want to make them successful, well, keep crying and, give them all the power to hurt you. But when you don't want to get down to their level, nobody can hurt you without your permission. Just know that no one can hurt you without your permission. Yeah, so don't give it to them, my dear Cancer. And then we go to the last week. The last week is meeting up with a person who has a cold exterior, who shows is very cold, and it's masculine energy, okay, and shows that, okay, I'm not going to give in to any demands. But this person inside is like wax, very soft kind of person, soft-hearted person, just like the Cancerians, the tough carapace, but inside they are soft. So this is what is the fourth week's energy about. So you might be meeting somebody again in the administration. I see a lot of administration stuff happening for Cancer this month of August, yeah. So in the fourth week, I see that some of you are meeting either, somebody from the law, somebody, some of you for your health reasons, you're visiting a therapist, a doctor, in order to discuss with them on certain issues regarding your health matters. And for some of you, it is all about dealing with something related to law, the papers of the car or your or vehicle or the house, so, taxes and things like that. So it's all administrative energy, or it also can be related to the medical energy or even education, where you are meeting the director of a particular university, college, school. Yeah, this is happening in the last week. This person, no matter what they show, they have a good heart, know that, and they will help you out. So it's a positive energy, positive masculine energy. No matter how much heart they show outside, they are really, really soft inside, and they will really guide you very well. It's a very positive energy, I feel, even if it comes under the circumstances of paperworks and, maybe some kind of treatments or therapies or education or advocates regarding some cases, or even police in that way, then this is a positive energy. This person is not going to harm you. This person is here to help you. So whatever are your problems, this person is going to tell you how to go about it and bring about positive solutions. I feel this is a God-sent help. After the third week's not such a good person coming, or not such good people around you, the fourth week is all about the positive energy the person is getting and helping you out of a particular situation. It can also be your own father, who shows he's very authoritative and strict, and you're meeting your father in the fourth week, and who is giving you good advice regarding your life. Maybe it has been long that you met your father, and you're taking a break and you're going and seeing your father, and he's giving you a good advice. It also can mean you yourself, if you're a father figure who is giving good advice to others, my dear Cancerians. So wow, it is quite a month, I feel, but I don't know why. When there are challenging energies like that, I really see the potential for growth. I've really seen the potential for growth. I have to tell you is that for Pisceans, for about 9 years, they struggled a lot with negative energies, but now they are, getting a breather, and now, of course, Scorpio is also going through the same kind of a mess at the moment. That is what I saw. So most of the signs, if I see, like they are being affected by, a certain turbulences. But somewhere I feel that as we are all going towards an energy shift inside of us, a big awakening is on the threshold. We are on the threshold of a big awakening that will come in the 2020. That is what is my intuition. So what is happening is that the universe, the divine, is taking us through a lot of ups and downs. It's like, a roller coaster. It's like you have been put in a washing machine and, it's turning. But why is it turning? Because we need to be cleaned up. We need to give away all the dirt, we have to drain it off, and we have to come out clean. And we have to come out nice and beautiful, not torn, but tougher. Yeah, so this is why all the energies are just, they are just taking us to a higher level of spiritual evolution, and we need to be ready. And we need to know that finally, what is inside of us is very important than what's outside of us. If we are stable inside of us, no storm, no problems can affect us. The outside things cannot. But inside, if we are not really, we have not reached that our spiritual evolution, or we have not become stronger or learned life lessons, then what's going to happen is that anything outside will hurt us. It's like you're going on a road and even a small pebble comes on your way. And if we say, oh, there is a pebble, I cannot go and cross the road, you're going to be stuck there. But instead, when you go, you just, oh, it's just a small pebble. Okay, it's a stone. I'm going to just roll it away. Or okay, I'm going to climb over it and I'm going to go on the other side. Yeah. So we have a lot of ways to deal with it. And our ways determine our success in life. Our ways determine our evolution in life, my dear ones. So I really wish you very positively evolving month. I would not even say a worst reading this was, but I feel I can take it as the best reading, because this is giving a chance to evolve. This is giving us a chance to be really, to see where we have come in all these years. All right, so take it all positively and take it in your Cancerian patience and diplomatic self, and all this loving and nurturing that you carry. Give it to yourself. This love and nurturing, this care, you give it to yourself inside of you, my dear Cancer, and you are really going to get out of this month with flying colors. I trust you, my dear Cancer. So please don't let me down, all right? And don't let yourself down. You're much more than you know what you are, my dear Cancer. So thank you very much. And I wish you wonderful, wonderful month of August, full of strength, full of positive vibes. I send your way. All right. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless. Bye.